It was the greatest TV title match in NECW history, and we plan to show it to you this week. The Mass Home Mike McCarthy defending against the former champion Toto Loco in a 2-out-of-3 falls showdown that featured incredible action and extreme violence. However, that match must be reviewed by TV executives and officials before it can be shown on television. We hope to have it next week, but stay tuned because more championship action is just ahead this week on New England Championship Wrestling.
You know, one thing I hate, guys? I hate mosquitoes. And we've got that Nick the Chick that wants to stick his nose in my business again. Now, we know, the world knows, that the N is the greatest tag team ever. So, he brought in the big giant, and what do? He's coming down! Now he goes to the promoter, guys, and he wants to get a mystery partner. Nick the Chick, he's like a value meal for Taco Bell! When you mess with the N, only one thing's gonna happen to you. You're gonna go down! Because we have the greatest tag team champions going! And when I say time's up, then it's up. Well, guess what? It's up to you, Nick. Get whoever you want, bring whoever you want, bring your value meal with you. They'll have a snack. The end is here. The end is now. Along with the greatest manager in NECW. Matter of fact, the world. Mr. Tony Ulysses. Now let's get out of here and get a snack.
Standing by here with Nick Farenheight as he gets set for another shot at the NECW Tag Team Champions, the End. Nick, this time you've got a mystery partner. Care to enlighten us into who's going to be joining you in the ring tonight?
I don't really feel like ruining the surprise for anybody yet, but I can guarantee this person's ready to go. And those belts, well, I guess you have to wait and see.
Not even a hint? A clue? Anything?
You know, there's a lot I could say about this person. But you guys will figure it out.
Alright, Nick Farenheight ready with his mystery partner to take on the End for the NECW Tag Team Championship.
Welcome everyone to a huge week of New England Championship Wrestling as we get set for NECW Tag Team Championship action.
Number 1, the End, and Mr. Tony Ulysses.
The NECW Tag Team Champions, then you see Jacob with that sick laugh. And the former NECW Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Six. As they get set to take on Nick Farenheight and a mystery partner. Up to this point, since making their debut in New England Championship Wrestling, no matter what the lineup presented, Mr. Tony Ulysses has put together an unbeatable combination. In fact, the opposition, Nick Farenheight, at least one half of the opposition, a former NECW Tag Team Champion in his own right, looking for revenge on this group called The End.
Your champions, right here, your champions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the NECW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Mr. Tony Ulysses, at a total combined weight of 666 pounds, they are the NECW Tag Team Champions, The End.
The NECW Tag Team Champions, perhaps no coincidence that they weigh in at 666 pounds. Mr. Tony Ulysses arguing with the ringside fans here in Everett, Massachusetts for Bash 14. New England Championship Wrestling beginning its 15th year of action here in the New England area. About to see who Nick Farenheight has teamed up with for this championship matchup. General Manager Paul Richard allowing Farenheight to choose a mystery partner. So far, Farenheight's partner is still a mystery because he's out there by himself. Ring announcer Kevin Castro substituting for the vacationing Chris Norman hands Nick Farenheight the mic. Nick Farenheight wants to have the music cut off so he can address his opponents and the crowd here in Everett, Massachusetts. Farenheight insists he has a partner, don't worry.
As you know, since Mikey Webb has left, I've been looking for a tag team partner.
Oh. You know, there's a lot of history behind those belts that you two have. There's been a lot of really great teams, and this is the place that you've seen them. You've seen the Egomaniacs here. You've seen the House Party here. You've seen Sabotage here.
And you know what?
You know what? A young man came up to me in the back, and he said he wanted my help. He wanted help taking those belts from you two. He wanted my help writing a new chapter in tag team history. In his words, he wanted my help rewriting tag team history.
Right here!
Who could this be?
You guys are big bad guys, I'll give you that. You're as big and as bad as they come.
Beautiful! The End!
And I can't beat you how I've been beating you guys. I can't beat you how I've been trying to beat you guys. It's going to take a little more from me. So in exchange for my help, this guy agreed to make me a little bit bad. And who better to do that
Than a 5-time New England Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion, a 2-time Heavyweight Champion, the baddest man in New England.
Oh my goodness, only one man fits that description. Could it be? Could it possibly be? No one's coming through that curtain. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. DC Dillinger. DC Dillinger is back in New England Championship Wrestling. DC Dillinger, one of the all-time legends in New England Championship Wrestling. As Nick Farenheight described it, a 2-time NECW Heavyweight Champion, a 5-time NECW Tag Team Champion, the only man to hold the tag team title with 3 different partners.
DC!
Well, my. So, Nicholas, I heard you're looking for a tag team partner. Well, Well, guess what, kid? I'm your Huckleberry.
This crowd is in stunned silence. DC Dillinger and Nick Farenheight getting set to take on the end. We'll have all the action when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Like us on Facebook or call us at 978-687-9888. We are back with this NECW Tag Team Championship match. A shocking development as Nick Farenheight, a former NECW Tag Team Champion, has trotted out DC Dillinger, a man not seen in NECW in over 2 years, as his partner. Mr. Six attacking Nick Farenheight off the ropes. Misses the clothesline. Farenheight with an arm drag.
He's pulling the hair! He's pulling the hair! He's pulling the hair, Brad! Watch the hair!
Mr. Six and Jacob appear to be quite stunned by the presence of Dillinger. Again, Farenheight keeping Mr. Six off balance. Big drop kick by Farenheight. The end appearing to be extremely cautious in this matchup, which is not their style at all. Their style has been all-out brutality. Much of the end's attack has been psychological, but there is no psych out here as DC Dillinger and Mr. Six, two men with a great deal of history in New England Championship Wrestling, face each other for the first time in many years. Six trying to psych out Dillinger by tagging in his partner, the bizarre one, Jacob. Mr. Tony Ulysses, the manager on the outside. I think Tony Ulysses has been psyched out by the presence of Dillinger. No fear on the part of DC Dillinger as he stares down that bizarre individual called Jacob. Dillinger winding up the arm of Jacob. Dillinger attacking the arm and shoulder. No intimidation on the part of DC Dillinger. Farenheight all the way up top. Drops the foot right on the arm and shoulder. If there's anyone in NECW who knows tag team wrestling, it's DC Dillinger. Farenheight whipped to the buckle. Jacob charges in, but Farenheight ducks out of the way. Farenheight monkey flips him out of the corner. Jacob doesn't know where he is. Arm dragged by Farenheight. And the challengers have the champions completely off balance. Here comes Dillinger. Referee Barbara Mahoney didn't see the tag, but she's not doing anything about it. Dillinger once again working on the arm and shoulder of Jacob. Dillinger, a big man with a methodical and ruthless strategy for disabling his opponents. Hip lock takeover by Dillinger. Dillinger reaches the foot up and makes the tag. Farenheight tagged in by Dillinger. Farenheight and Dillinger operating like a well-oiled machine here. Jacob now grabs the leg of Farenheight and has him up. Jacob drills Farenheight into the canvas, but Farenheight recovers quickly. Farenheight goes for the cover, only gets two. There's a whole new energy and a whole new confidence about Nick Farenheight. Farenheight dumped to the outside by Jacob. Six now on the outside with Mr. Tony Ulysses. Ulysses and Mr. Six working over Nick Farenheight. Dillinger trying to even things up here. Referee Barbara Mahoney keeping him outside. Jacob, I believe, just tore some tape off his wrist and is choking Farenheight. Farenheight outweighed and outpowered by this ruthless team of Mr. Six and Jacob, a.k.a. The End. Jacob pounding away on Nick Farenheight as Mr. Six gets tagged in. Six stomping away on Farenheight. And now The End. Oh man, what vicious stomps by Jacob. And Six continues the attack. Quick tags now by Six and Jacob. The champions are starting to find their groove. Farenheight just tossed out of the corner and Dillinger knocked off the apron by Six. Some of the greatest title battles in NECW history took place between DC Dillinger and Mr. Six, then known as the Human Nightmare. And that description would still be apt today.
You got one?
Farenheight trying to fight his way out. Headbutt by Jacob.
Hands off the hair!
Fans, we want to remind you, New England Championship Wrestling returning to live action. Saturday night, October 4th. A fight mare on Elm Street. Tickets on sale now. We'll have more details later in this broadcast as Jacob clamps in a vicious bear hug. This hold can be a submission, but it's an effective wear-down maneuver as well as Farenheight tries to work his way over into the corner and fight his way out. Here comes Six, distracting the referee. And referee Barbara Mahoney tells Dillinger to get out. The End now effectively attacking Nick Farenheight. Look at Six pounding away with viciousness. DC Dillinger saying, come on, Farenheight. Nick Farenheight taking an awful lot of punishment right here as Six clamps on a nerve hold. I'm going to tell you, Mr. Six is one tough individual. Fans getting behind Nick Farenheight. Farenheight trying to elbow his way out. Farenheight gets loose. Spins around and knocks Six silly. Over the top goes Farenheight, and he makes the tag. Here comes Dillinger. Jacob now attacks Dillinger from behind, but referee Barbara Mahoney tells him to get out of the way as Six collides with his partner.
Come on, Evan, get up!
Dillinger now on the second rope. Laying in wait for Mr. Six. Big drop kick by Dillinger. Here's a cover. Jacob now, though, pulls Dillinger off. The NECW Tag Team Championship on the line. As Farenheight attacks Jacob. Jacob knocked out of the ring. Six has Dillinger up on his shoulders. Farenheight with Jacob on the outside. Six trying to set up Dillinger. Dillinger gets behind him. Off the ropes. Big boot by Dillinger. Right in the face. Here's a cover. There's one. There's two. And Tony Ulysses on the apron. But Farenheight just knocked him silly. Jacob still on the outside. Farenheight rolling Ulysses out of the ring. Mr. Six still out of it. Six staggers to his feet. Farenheight kicks him. Dillinger now, the legal man, up top, high cross body. Here's a cover. There's one. There's two. There's three. We got new champions. We got new champions. unbelievable victory. And it is the end of the Ends championship reign.
Here's your winners and new
An unbelievable victory and a triumphant return for DC Dillinger. Here is the real Mr. Six, six-time NECW Tag Team Champion. Nick Farenheight, a three-time NECW Tag Team Champion. The new champions celebrate, and Mr. Tony Ulysses is going out of his mind. What a moment here at Bash 14. Mr. Tony Ulysses can't believe it. What a turn of events. Nick Farenheight never saying die. Finding the right man for the job in DC Dillinger.
What happened?
You lost, that's what happened. Look at this celebration. These fans are going crazy for the new NECW Tag Team Champions. DC Dillinger and Nick Farenheight. A milestone moment in New England Championship Wrestling history. And we're going to get post-match comments from the new champions.
What did it say? I beat your Huckleberry. Congratulations, big boy.
Not a lot of words from the new champions, but they most certainly did their talking in the ring. Coming up, we'll try to get post-match comments from the now former champions and much more when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live Saturday night, October 4th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass. with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, NECW Heavyweight Champion Brad Hollister faces the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick in a bunkhouse match. In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer the count of 10. The NECW Television Championship is on the line in a triple threat match. New champion Toto Loco defends against former champion the Masshole Mike McCarthy and #1 contender Bo Douglas. Plus, two big return title bouts. New NECW Tag Team Champions DC Dillinger and Nick Farenheight face former champions at the End with Mr. Tony Ulysses. New Triple W champion Davey N defends her title against former champion Mistress Belmont. Plus, the Canadian sensation Jeremy Prophet, the Tomahawk Kid, and much more to be announced. Tickets are on sale now, online at NECW.TV or charged by phone. 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling live Saturday night, October 4th in Everett.
Wrestling fans, I'm the Extreme Enforcer, Paul Richard, and if you're sitting at home thinking about I'd love to be a pro wrestler, this is the place you want to be, the Bell Time Club, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Get off the couch and let's go. If you've ever thought of being a wrestler, come down to Wakefield and they'll show you how it's done.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center, Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. Let's take another look at action we saw just moments ago. DC Dillinger with the big boot on Mr. 6. Mr. Tony Ulysses tries to interfere. Nick Farenheight knocks him silly. Farenheight pushes Ulysses out of the ring. Mr. 6 doesn't know where he is. Jacob is out of it on the outside. Farenheight with a big kick. Six is staggered. And Dillinger with a high cross body goes for the cover, locks up the leg, and gets the 3 count. DC Dillinger, after a 2-year absence, walks back into NECW, right back at the top of the ladder as one half of the NECW Tag Team Champions. A huge victory for Farenheight and Dillinger. Farenheight and Dillinger knocked the end completely off their game and ended the reign of fear by Tony Ulysses tag team the end. The new champions celebrate, and Al Basler is standing by with comments from the now former champions.
I'm gonna see if I can get a word with the end here. And Mr. Tony Ulysses.
Get out of here! Listen, let me tell you something right now. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Do you know the greatest team in NECW? It's the end. And how dare you put your hands on me? Well, I got something to tell you right now, Mr. Dillinger and Nick the Chick. You got one on me, but I want to tell you something. The greatest team right here is the end. The end. The end is near. And I swear to God, I'm gonna get you 2 stomach bumps, and I'm gonna wrap you up, and I'm gonna spit you out yesterday's garbage. The end is near, the end is here, and so is Mr. Tony Ulysses. Now let's go. We have work to do.
New England Championship Wrestling returns live Saturday night, October 4th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass. with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, NECW Heavyweight Champion Brad Hollister faces the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick in a bunkhouse match. In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer the count of 10. The NECW Television Championship is on the line in a triple threat match. New champion Toto Loco defends against former champion the Masshole Mike McCarthy and #1 contender Bo Douglas. Plus, 2 big return title bouts. New NECW Tag Team Champions DC Dillinger and Nick Farenheight face former champions at the end with Mr. Tony Ulysses. New Triple W champion Davienne defends her title against former champion Mistress Belmont. Plus, the Canadian sensation Jeremy Prophet, the Tomahawk Kid, and much more to be announced. Tickets are on sale now, online at NECW.TV, or charged by phone, 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling, live Saturday night, October 4th in Everett.